Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Alyssa, and for today's video, girl, we are going to be doing a little anti-haul. I have done one of these before on my channel, and I really like these videos, you guys. I think they are so fun and interesting, and they just really give you a different perspective that like a regular haul can't give you. And so I have seen so many new releases on the Trend Move page lately, as I'm sure many of you have as well. And girl, I just got some thoughts, and I figured we could do a chill video today and I could just share those thoughts with you on why I am not going to be spending my money on some of these new releases. Now, before I get into this video officially, I do just want to put out a little disclaimer that I am not doing this video to crap on any brands. I will not be speaking on any of the formulas because obviously I have not and will not be trying them. And I also just want to let you know that I am not doing this to offend any particular person. So if you love a specific brand I'm going to speak on, or you are so hype for a product that I'm going to talk about, just know that our opinions are meant to be different, girl. You do you. You spend your money where you want to spend your money and try it. And then if you do, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. You can let me know your thoughts and opinions on anything I talk about in general anyways, but now that we've gotten that little disclaimer out of the way, girl, let's get to roasting. Okay, you guys, so I've got Trend Move pulled up on my phone, and we are just going to kind of roll through this really quick, and I will throw up pictures on the screen so you guys can see exactly what I am talking about. So the first thing, girl, that I am not going to spend my hard-earned money on, oh no, 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 is the Too Faced, the Pumpkin Spice eyeshadow palette. In my personal opinion, I do not think Too Faced really does eyeshadow palettes well. They have so many that are hit or miss, and especially with these like holiday type releases, I feel like most of the palette isn't that good. There are some solid shades, but as an overall whole, it's not a really good palette. I truly also think that they don't do a good job of making them all look different enough, in my opinion. So like, for example, I think this specific Pumpkin Spice palette looks like other releases that they have done in the past, similar to things like gingerbread or chocolate. Like, I don't even know all their names because I literally just don't pay attention. The only thing they have going for it is the fact that the packaging is always pretty adorable. Not enough for me to get it though, and that it smells like something. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna love the smell of pumpkin spice, but I'm not gonna be getting this eyeshadow palette, girl. Natasha Denona is launching chromium liquid eyeshadows, and at first I was like, ooh, those kind of look like the Stila, like glitter and things that I really do enjoy. However, upon looking at the swatches, they are definitely more like the Stila shimmer and glow things where there's really not glitter in it. And also these are ridiculously duochromed, which I will say looks really dope. Like, they are really duochrome. Sometimes when you like see duochrome products, they are not actually duochrome, so it's really disappointing. But my thing with that and why I'm not spending my money on them is I don't have a need for duochrome products. They are for very, very, very specific looks and looks that I don't really do. Plus, I am such a sucker for the Stila glitter and glow shadow things that really no other liquid form shadow really does it for me. And I personally am just not a liquid shadow user in general. I find that 80% of the time they are actually difficult to work with. They are hard to blend. You have to work very quickly. And so I just don't think they're always user friendly. Plus, again, they're $28 a piece. I have no idea how much the Stila ones are, and those ones last for like an eternity, but I'm like, $28 feels really high for something that is very, 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 very specific, and I don't think would work for the everyday average user. Okay, girl, next we gotta talk about a little bit of Urban Decay. So the first thing I'm not gonna buy is the Stay Naked Hydromaniac. This is a tinted glow hydrator with medium coverage and up to 24 hours of wear. The only reason I'm not gonna buy this is because it does not sound like it is something that would work for my oily skin. I do kind of dig the packaging though, a little bit. I would be interested to see exactly what this is supposed to be, if it's supposed to be like more of a like tinted moisturizer or anything like that. I know this sounds like it would be good for dry skin. I don't know, but it just won't work for my oily skin. But the other thing that is being released along with it, girl, that I have got to talk about is the Stoned Vibe Eye Palette. It's 12 shades with different finishes, 8 prismatic shimmers, and 4 mattes. And first of all, I just don't know why they give you one of them brushes in every palette. I'm just like, girl, it's not that good. You take up way too much space. This palette could be way smaller without that in there. Second of all, For mattes, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I am a matte over a shimmer person, especially when it comes to palettes. If it's going to be a shimmer palette, just make it an all shimmer or all glitter palette and just let you pair it with other things. I don't think there are enough matte shades in this palette where you can do really anything with this palette alone. So it feels like a waste for me. Ooh, girl. Let's talk about some KKW. Okay, there is nothing in the KKW line in which I am interested in. Now, if you're looking for something that's really minimal and you want to spend what I think is too much money on that, then KKW is the thing for you to check out. In my personal opinion, this new BFF collab, so it's Kim Kardashian and Allison Statter, girl, it just all looks so sad. You've got this BFFAE, I don't even know what that stands for, eyeshadow palette. It is 6 shades for $30 of like, it couldn't be any more neutral. Like, could you be any more neutral? Friends reference, if you know what I'm talking about. You also have these face palettes for $38. I will say the pan sizes in there look kind of nice, but I don't see from the picture at least how that would even begin to work on anybody with a deeper skin tone. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks like it could be chalky, but I'm not going to go on the record saying that because, like I said, I'm really not going to talk about the formulas. Then you got lip crayons for $18, a gloss for $20, and I'm like, first of all, it's a clear gloss, which you can get clear glosses cheaper than, how much did I just say? $20, girl, stop. Get you a Fenty gloss, it's $18 and I know it's bomb. I will say the packaging is kind of adorable because it's just pictures of them growing up and being together, which is kind of nice. But then again, it really just makes me think of the Kendall and Kylie collab they just did. The fact that they've got like the pictures of themselves on all the packaging in this one. And Kylie and Kendall did that, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Orgy collection. So I have not watched his video on it or anything. I do know that it has been revealed. I'm not sure if it's technically launched yet. I will say that aesthetically, to the eyes, whoo, she is beautiful. Now, I'm not here to have any drama be popping off down below on Jeffree Star himself. So we are totally just talking about makeup now, so I don't want to hear it down below. But aesthetically to the eye, this is beautiful, okay? Like, whoo, she is beautiful, girl. Now, I'm only really talking about the big one here. The little one is okay. That one doesn't do it as much for me, but they are nice neutral shimmers if that's your thing. I do appreciate how it is a smaller quad with just shimmers and that the bigger palette is all mattes. Speaks to my all matte heart. Lip shades look decent. They look okay. I do like his liquid lipstick formula. And so the one like orangey red shade, that does kind of speak to me. I'm not going to lie to you. I may have to look into that. But like the first really like light nude ones, I really don't need. I have colors really similar to that. I don't want his glosses, and I do like that he did extend his powders. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Like I said, I haven't watched his video, but looking at her post, it looks like an extension, which I do really appreciate. And then I don't really buy any of the accessories because I just don't think that I need them, you know? I say that and watch my little bitch ass do something stupid. But the reason I'm not going to be buying anything, especially off the front, is while the palette is aesthetically beautiful, it is so lovely, I have all of those shades most likely. And I just feel like because I have so many palettes, and while I do like neutrals, I just don't see myself really needing that in my collection. So that is why I'm going to pass on that. You may see my ass though buying that one liquid lipstick. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? Like, that one shade looked pretty. I just want to go see it swatched on more people. Okay, y'all, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is this Makiage and Rico Nasti collab. Now, first things first, let's just give a, just a moment of silence to that packaging, girl, because it is stunning. The art on this packaging is sickening. It is so cool looking. I like can't even deal. I am obsessed with the packaging. The reason I will not be buying it is because these are just shades and colors that I already have, or I really don't reach for. I actually just did a like a chit chat get ready with me where I recreated Kathleen Light's look from her Insta stories where she used this collection to do a look, and I ended up recreating it with things I already had. So I definitely don't feel like I need it. If I were to pick up anything, it would be the, what is it called? The eyeshadow palette Neon Range with the 6 different shades. That one looks the coolest out of all of them, and the one thing that maybe could complement my collection, but at this moment in time, I don't feel like I have to have it, if that makes sense. Pat McGrath, is it the Gorgeous Rose Decadence collection or just the Rose Decadence collection? Can't tell based on her description. But my thing with this, first things first, that eyeshadow palette with them 6 shades in there is $65. That made my feet sweat a little bit. Like, oh my goodness. Now I will say, when they are swatched, ooh, do they look pretty, girl. Ooh, do they look pretty. But it really only looks like there's 2 matte shades and then 4 shimmers. They are pretty. Ooh, they do look pretty. But my $65 hairs, girl. Oh my God. Do you know how much food I could buy for $65? Do you know how much food? So much food. Oh my Lord. And then they have what looks to be like satin type lip products, which I'm not a big satin lip wearer, so while the colors do look really pretty on those as well, it's just not something that would really work for what I like to wear and to use. I like liquid lipsticks because I just like to not have to reapply. That's my favorite thing. The next thing, I'm literally, this is a roast. I just ain't got nothing nice to say about it, are the new Tom Ford quads. There's one in Visionaire and one in, it looks like Meteoric or something. Meteoric, I don't know. My gosh, it's gonna sound like I'm so uneducated. Girl, that is a 4-pan eyeshadow palette for $88. What? And for $88, you're getting those shitty little spongy dingleberry looking brushes that you get from like the $1 makeup at the CVS. Are you kidding me? The only difference is that it's wrapped in like Tom Ford packaging in between the bristles. It's ridiculous. The other thing about it is these are the most neutral shades that I have ever seen, and even then, again, it looks like, what do you get? 2 mattes and 4 eyeshadows and shimmer to matte finishes. So you literally are getting like maybe 1 matte in them and then shimmer type things. Oh my God, girl. First of all, you already know you have these eyeshadows in your collection. And second of all, girl, if you pay $88 for me, I am judging you. I take back what I said in the beginning about this one thing. If you are spending $88 on that, girl. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is this Addison Rae collection. So, you know, they said from doing TikTok dances to having her own beauty brand. Okay, girl, what money can really do for you, honestly. So upon looking at this, you guys, like, it don't look like squat. It kind of gives me those Morphe 2 vibes, which I'm not into at all. And I get that there is a audience for that. Do not get me wrong. I definitely think if you are a younger individual, or if you just really don't like to wear a lot of makeup in general, that these products can be good for you. But this really does not look like much. The launch is including a mascara, a jelly eyeshadow, a brightening powder, a brow definer, a lip oil, and a contour duo. And honestly, the one thing looks like it's just got this weird brush on the end of it, and I do not understand, because that really looks super cheapy and childlike, like stuff you would have gotten Claire's back in the day to dust some body glitter on you, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, the packaging is pretty. I do like the color, like the aesthetic of it, but I just don't foresee the products being anything that I would literally ever glance twice at if I walk by it in the store. So this is definitely, it might be good, like I have no idea, but I definitely think it's geared to a very specific audience, and I am not that audience. Okay, so the last thing that I'm going to mention, so I'm not sitting here for literal hours because nobody wants that, we are putting a cap on it here, is the Patrick Starrr One Size Beauty line. So when I first saw that he did makeup removers like the spray and the wipes, I thought that was pretty smart. I will say that. I know some people like really didn't agree with that and thought he should do makeup first. I do think the only bad thing about it is that he could have just launched it all at once instead of, in my opinion, doing like a week or two with just the removers and then coming right out with the actual makeup. Now, I'm not going to be buying any of it because right now I definitely think that we should be more careful on like the makeup wipe thing. I'm not going to say I'm never going to use makeup wipes because I'm being honest in what I'm going to do, but I don't know that I would pay that kind of money. Granted, I do know they are huge, but most of the time I use makeup remover wipes just to wipe things off my hands, swatches and stuff like that, and I use other things like balms and cleansers to take off my actual makeup, so I don't need makeup remover wipes that are that big for those reasons. The spray seemed really interesting, I'm not going to lie, but it also seems like it could be really messy and kind of wasteful in a weird way, so I'm just not gonna buy that. And then with the beauty line, so I know I'm crapping on it kind of hard because I'm saying I'm not buying literally anything, but the eyeshadow palette, you guys, in my opinion, this is Patrick freaking Starrr, an icon in the beauty community. Now, I get most people do neutrals first because as an overall whole, most people like neutrals and can use neutrals, but I just would have loved to see something else because literally the only thing exciting in that palette is that cobalt blue shade, but it's like, what, Patrick? I wanted to see something else. I just really, really wanted to see something else. Other than the palette, he also launched 2 kohl liners and then like a felt tip eyeliner pen. And those 2 things really just don't interest me because I have so many felt tip liners that I already love. And I'm not one that wears a lot of kohl liners. In my opinion, I already have some that are my absolute favorites. And how many black kohl liners do I really need? The only thing that is kind of interest to me, I'm not going to lie, are the little velvet shimmers. And I know I crapped on the Natasha Denona ones earlier in the video, but that's because they are duochrome. These do look like they could be very nice. I feel like the color selection he chose for these was smart because you have like a champagne-y, like a baby pink kind of. You've got like a gold, you've got like a greeny gold, the greeny gold, and then the gunmetal black. Oh, those 2 are really, Now, I would like to see it actually in use, and I haven't physically seen that yet or get the chance to look at them, but you know, COVID. But I do think these are the most promising looking things to me. I don't foresee myself buying them anytime soon, again, because I already have, you know, the Stila glitter and glows, and I do just really like those. But out of everything that he's launched thus far, that has been the only thing that has really caught my eye, if I'm being real. So, with all of that being said, that is the end of this anti-haul video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Just do it nicely. This is a positive space. Remember, if you like something, that is totally fine. We are meant to be different people and have different opinions. But let me know your thoughts on any of the things that I mentioned down below. Are you interested in any of it? Have you already picked up anything that's already launched? Let me know down below. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and if you hit that notification bell, you will never miss an upload from me. Last but not least, you can also come follow your girl on Instagram at AlyssaNPope, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!